Hello, hello. Cthulhu, welcome in. You were first. Masu, have a good night. Uh, Bootat, Bootat, thank you for uh, the prime. Really appreciate it. Sorrow, how are you? It was a really nice day today. I had such a random experience. I went to Akiba. Then jet lag started to kick my ass around lunch, so I tried to find a non-maid cafe for coffee, and finally found a Final Fantasy themed one. I've been meaning to go to that Final Fantasy themed cafe. I have no one to go with. My wife does not want to go with me. How was it? How are y'all doing? Also, uh, I'm I'm sick of my own voice. I'm just sick of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. But can't stream without hearing your own voice. So I'll get over it. Uh, I'm still working on this decoration stuff. It's coming along really nicely though. I think the UI is done. Works well. See more of a Final Fantasy 14 cafe as a boomer. 6, 7, 10 were my jam. So it's kind of lost, admittedly. Okay. No, but there's definitely a Final Fantasy 7 cafe. Wait a minute. Final Fantasy 7. The theme of the cafe changes monthly. Oh. Hmm. Was it called the Square Enix Cafe? Sketchy. How's it going? In 3 years, I'll be going to the Alpine Lake Tea Shop. No, but maybe in a couple of years, you'll be able to stay at the Alpine Lake uh, Hotel, the Alpine Lake Inn. My wife and I talk about it all the time, about opening up an inn or an Airbnb or something. I think like that's what we want to do. We want to quit our jobs and just run an inn. I think it would be so cool. Why is this? Okay, that window should only open when we're doing wall decoration. Fanny Slam, thank you for the hydrate. The Eorzea Cafe. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I guess it changes all the time. I think it was like fully decked out in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stuff for a little bit, but I think Final Fantasy 14 is like the ongoing fan base. They never die. Fanny, you're being. What's with all the gratitude? Well, thank you for the nice words. I'm just feeling it. I like it. So what am I doing? So a few things. Oh my god. This window should only show up when we're wall decorating. That's easy. When we're wall decorating. So I think this is all good now. So I can come in here, I can roll over these and select them. I can also mouse scroll through these. Oh, but it also moves us up and down. I need to see if we're okay. I need to see if we're hovering over a piece of UI and then not do the in-game thing. And then this is so annoying. If I move the mouse too low here, we move the camera. So maybe I just move that up a smidge. Yeah, it shouldn't butt up against the side. It has stood the test of time for sure. 14 has a bit of a cult following. Yeah, the MMOs, they're just designed to keep you playing. They're just designed that way. Forever and ever. I never tried it myself, but I've heard of lots of diehard fans, yeah. Ooh, I also got a little bit of a headache today. I went too hard yesterday. 5-hour stream after a full day's work. It's not smart. I hurt myself. All right, this is better. I can still accidentally move left, but moving down is way harder. I need to decrease this number. I'm gonna decrease that number. Yeah, I gotta take care of myself. I'm gonna do a much shorter stream today. No matter where I'm at, I'm gonna cut it off in a reasonable time. What are these paddings? 0.05, 0.05. Let's say 0.025. 0.02 and 0.03. Be working. 5-stream streak. Why so sad? 20-minute stream. Yeah, that was it, everybody. Thanks for hanging. We're gonna go raid out. No. No sad, emotional? Why emotional? So my review of Japan after 1 year is 5 stars. But it made me fat. End of review. It did make me feel good. I mean, the sad thing is the stomach virus that I had a couple weeks ago got right back down to my goal weight. So I'm not so annoyed by it now. Redecorating panels inactive. Start coroutine. This is an issue. This is an issue because I have so many windows that are inactive. Okay, I have an idea. I think the problem is that submenus shouldn't be deactivated. That's actually fair. They'll get deactivated anyway. Okay, let's try that. Billboard, no. Crafting, build mode, redecorating. So this should say never hide. This styles panel is whatever. This wall redecoration panel should say never hide. Oh, it already does. Okay. It's going to be a quiet stream today. Okay, cool. I'm not getting that error anymore, and everything seems to be working. Oh, maybe not. Why is this building interesting? When I enter build mode here, it was automatically selecting the brick first. That's strange. That is strange. Let's see. Does the player have one by default for some reason? No, it doesn't. Current item is null. So what's making it select brick? Let's find out. I wonder if it's because brick is the first one alphabetically. But it's not even the first one alphabetically. Bare walls. Wall decoration. Current item equals. Where's current? Oh, current item gets set here. Update selected item. Print. Selecting. Item. Let's see why it's coming back brick. Excuse me. Selecting build wall bare. But it's making brick. Why is it making brick? Build wall bare. The current item is player systems, build mode, wall decoration, build wall bare. Build wall bare builds build wall bears. Oh, okay. Build wall bare. No. Exactly. Build wall bears. Build bears wall. Why would it be building bricks? This is so weird. How can it build bricks? Is this build recipe wall bare? Build wall bare. Build wall bare. Bare. Build wild bear. I was very trolly in people's chats today. I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad. I don't know. There's one person in Science Stream's chats that does not like my flipped turtle emote. They make a stink about it every time. And I don't know if it's real or not. And Turgis kept spamming it, and I kept spamming it, and then for a second I'm like, this is the exact thing that I say I don't like about the fruit emote here. I don't like that the fruit emote might make some people uncomfortable. And if my flipped turtle emote makes someone else uncomfortable, in that chat, then who who am I? Who am I to judge anyone for using sus emotes? I'm a total hypocrite. So that made me feel bad today. I'll try to be better. Now, where the hell is this brick coming from? Well, the brick could be coming from... So, wall decoration controller. When I say to swap a wall, get closest wall. Replace walls. I say replace walls, right? I replace the current wall side with the current item. The currently selected wall sides with the current item. So let's say replacing wall with current item. So this is what we're pumping into the replace wall function. And then here, is there anything that would like make it fail? No? Yes. I think could it be that these two types have the same build ID? Is it possible? Let's see. Virtue, how are you? Maybe these two things have the same identification number, which is making the game confused. I'm doing okay today. It's a beautiful day here. It's like 70 degrees. I just have a bit of a headache. And I'm sick of my own voice, so I'm being really quiet. No, these don't have save identification numbers. That's why... That's why it's okay. Build wall brick. All right, let's see what those print statements come up. Selecting build wall bare. Look at that, replacing wall node with build wall bare, but it's still building bricks. Brick wall. This is so funky. So this build interactable. Building item is build wall bare. That's why, maybe? Build wall bare, build wall bare, build wall bare, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I wonder if it's because this has the wrong item assigned to it. This build item interactable. So build wall bare. This thing. It's set to bare. Basic is set to basic. Brick is set to bare. This is brick. Build wall brick. This is flagstone. None of these were set correctly. This one's set correctly. Slatted. Wainscoting. Wood. Oh my god, none of them are right. What is this item even, what does this building item even do? It just kind of worked anyway. Fanny, you just posted something on Blue Sky. It was something that was it's stupid. I'm saying it's memorable, but I'm forgetting. I guess I let it slip. You post a lot on Blue Sky. I saw one of them that made me laugh recently. Like out loud. Okay, now this works. I don't know what the issue was, but it works now. A legit LOL, yeah, yeah. I find you extremely funny. You have very good comedy instincts for me. So I can mouse scroll through these for easy decoration. I can click through these. I should probably sort these by exterior wall types and interior wall types. I love this blue one. I don't know why. I think this is the room I had growing up. I had a light blue wall with white painted wainscoting, and I think that's why I like this so much. Nostalgia bias indeed. What was it? I also had a border. I had like a um, really lame border around. It was like boats. I didn't even like boats, but there were boats. What happened at noon? It gets very bright at noon. Yeah, these rooms go radioactive. This room is radioactive. Okay, I think I gotta dial it back. Maybe the sun is too bright. That sun, oh my god. That's no good. This is not good. Yeah, that's no good. But what does that mean? Do I drop the colors of everything, or is my sun just too bright? I don't know. Oh yeah, and I put the toolbox item in here. So now you carry around a toolbox. Uh, Amir Dot, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? So I also started updating these windows, and I felt like my current window is too thin. Like they're all like this, right? They're so thin and flimsy feeling. So I decided to try and just thicken one out so that when it's in the wall slot, it sticks out instead of is recessed. And it has a way better feel to it. So I'm going to go ahead and update all of these to be exactly the same. And I'm going to try and do it in one go. Let's see how I could do. Or let's see how I do. I think I could just select the frames instead of doing it that way. Can I go to the side view? Do this. Go. Looks like one of them was cut in half. It's this one. And then I isolate these. And just scale this to here. And then scale these back. To here. And now they all should be much thicker. But do they look stupid? No, they look much better. They look so much better. They look like real windows now. That is what I said, isn't it? I think these can be a little thicker too. I'll just arbitrarily scale them up piece by piece. These are fun. I really like these. These need to be merged also. That is annoying. I've noticed anytime I make something thin, it just feels flimsy. Thin is no good. This is way better. This is better. It's a little more realistic, and it just feels like cuter too. So I also want to add this this base to everything. It's annoying. Each one has a base. It's just I want this new base. So I guess I got to delete the old base. Delete the old base. Oh, this one doesn't even have a bottom. Fin is no good. Is that what it sounded like I said? That's horrible. Fin's wonderful. Oh, hello. Your window F. Who are you? Oh, wait. Oh, it's just these. Okay. I wish when I merged, it actually stayed underneath the parent. Is that an option? Combine. Is there combine options? Mesh. Combine. Merge by name. Pivot position the last object. Combine skinning. Merge UV sets, merge by name, yeah. Let's try this pivot position last object. So these two, apply. No, but it freezes its position. That's not what I want. Yeah, no good. I'll just keep it center, whatever. All right. All right, so now I got all those windows in here. I don't know how do I name these things? Like, at least the walls have some kind of description. These are like, they're all just, I don't know, windows. What are different windows called? Is it okay to just call them window type A, window type B? It's a little lame. The Julian curl. Is that a real thing? Or are you saying I should give them ridiculous names like that? Oh man, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I'm down to do that. That's funny. That's really funny. Hmm. The Julian curl. Oh, it's so Victorian or something. All right. Let's make them. Let's make them all. So build window wood. I basically need to duplicate this a bunch of times. And I'm going to call it build window. I'm just going to call it A through whatever. Build window. I can make the names in the item. I don't have to name these things like that. So this one's just going to be called B. The wood is A. So I'll start calling them all B. Approved wall. This isn't a thing anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. Approved wall. Yeah, we're done with you. Get the hell out of here. Okay, actually, I need to know whether or not it's a fence or a wall, and and a door can't go on a fence, and a gate can't go on a wall. So I'll need to come back to that. Oh, here we go. Wall side state type. Wall, door, window, fence, and gate. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. We'll figure that out. We'll add that those checks and balances later, but it's good that we don't need this. So this just needs the correct building type here. Maybe this goes above the door script. Oh, and I should be making I should be making prefab variants. I should be making these prefab variants. Okay. So I'll go ahead and just delete this and make it again. Build window B. 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 Delete. Delete. Build window wood. So instead of duplicating this, I'm going to make a prefab variant. This is build window B. I'm going to totally get rid of all these. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to get rid of these. Not the wood one, of course. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Build window brick. Build window brick, goodbye. Delete. Stone. Bye-bye. Slat. Johnny. I know, right? I'm just in a deletey kind of mood. Okay. I just don't want all that clutter. It's very annoying. So I've duplicated, or I've varianted this, so now we need these three duplicated. Build window B. Build window B. Build window B. Build window B. Why does build window would come up when I search build window B? Is it because the word build? I could just say build all day long. And then if I search C, it goes away, except for recipe. That's annoying. And then I'm going to call build window wood build window A. Build window A. One of these textures isn't used anymore, and it is this one. Goodbye. Yep, get the heck out of here. Okay. So it's gonna get a little complicated. Oh, I guess I could do this, right? Put them in quotes, and then I only see these. All right, that's good. Window B. So this builds window B. And build window B. I just need to set this. And then I need to change this frame A to frame B. No need to panic. No need to panic. I'll comment out everything until the very end. Can't really comment out files. I like deleting stuff. It feels liberating. Even if you break it, it's like you can rebuild it better. Preview build window. So this is stupid. I should just spawn the window itself and just turn off its savability. I'll figure that out later. That's not so bad. It makes me sick to my stomach. I'll do it, but at what cost? Are you saying deleting stuff? So these can't have the same name anymore. Build window A, yeah. All right, is everything ready for me to mass duplicate? We're gonna do it. So I have what? Through H. So B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I need 6 more. Okay, so C, D, E, F, G, H, C, also C, D, D, G, G, H, H, F, G, H. Oh my god, that was painful. So now C. This makes this. Let's see how fast I can breeze through this. Okay, this should bring that to the top. C. 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 Oh, it looks like I already messed up B. Is everyone having a nice week so far? This might be one of those rare weeks where I stream every day. I haven't seen one of those weeks in a while. There's always usually one day I can't. Or did I already not stream Monday? I don't remember. I don't remember. 12, 11, 10. No, I did. Okay. DE. Oh, I'm not resetting the meshes either. Whoops. I'll go back and do that later. I kind of wish when you duplicated a selection that all their relative connections also intelligently duplicated. So like in this instance, if I duplicate 4 objects that all have these intertwining connections, I feel like it should know that. It can go through all the components and find where they are connected to each other. And if one of those things was duplicated, then connect the new duplicated thing. That doesn't seem that hard. Should I write that? No, that is such a diversion. I do it so much in this game, though. I might need to write that eventually. That would be very smart. All these objects are, they're very dependent on this web of connections, like most Unity projects. That was it. G was, no, to H. All right, so now I got to go back and update all of these models to be correct. So save. B is already using B. C. D. This should be easy. Turgus. Turgus, welcome in. You were first. That is a true statement. How are you? F. G. And then H. So my wife listens to podcasts and she's at work, and we both get these text messages from the Japanese bank that she signed up for, and they send us like novels. It's like literally paragraphs and paragraphs of Japanese. And when she has her when she has her earbuds in, Siri reads her text messages. You can't really stop it. So it's just like reading 15 minutes of Japanese, like random Japanese she can't understand in the middle of her podcast. Ah, it's so funny. To engage in my game, to type, I have been here. What are you playing, Turgus? I saw you were playing Witcher 3 today. That's what you're playing now? Are you live? Are you live right now? Or you're playing off stream? You're not live. All right, I've got all these new windows. Yag! Yag, how are ya? Got all these new windows, and they should just work. Let's just double check A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. If I go to build window recipe, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And then go here, build window. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. One more time. SP, window, build. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Done. H. Yes. With a hard H. How am I? More like, how amn't I? Am I right? You mean, are I right? Yes. How amn't you? Let's test all these windows. See which ones look cool. Oh, look at that. I broke the game. I broke it. I broke it because it's trying to access an item that doesn't exist anymore. So dangerous. In an instant like that, I just destroyed everybody's save files. It is so easy to absolutely annihilate save files. I hate it. I hate how careful you have to be. All right, let's test these new windows. So window number one. Window number one. A clock. Damn it. Wait, couldn't be started. Well, don't. Whatever. Whatever. Window number one. A classic. It's an absolute classic. I amn't bad. That's Yak's job. She's very good. She's very good at it, yes. It's really warm out and sunny today. Nice day. Yeah, same here. It's almost 75. It's like 73 degrees here. It's crazy. As an MMA fighter, you should go see a live sumo match. I should. Okay. Window number two. It's a little stupid. I think it's very stupid. Okay, great. Window number three. It's adorable. Window number four. I love it. I love window number four. Window number five. It's also a solid window. I like the round top. Window number six. Yeah, I actually like this one. It's classic. It's classic. Window number seven. Beautiful. I love window number seven. Window number eight. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. If I put it on the side, it's like a little hobbit hole window. Okay. So there's all my new windows. Window number two, no bueno. Piece of shit window. Am I right? Am I right? Look at this thing. Look. Look, this is stupid. This is stupid. But this one? This one's awesome. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. This one? Oh my god. Oh my. I love this one. So cute. Lattice Lucy. All right, that's going to be the first window we name. Lattice Lucy. Wait, which one was it? Wait, was it window D? Window D. Window D is Lattice Lucy. Lattice Lucy. A lattice. Oh god. A lattice Lucy. Lattice Lucy's. How do you pluralize Lucy's? Do I say apostrophe S or IES? Leave window 2 alone. This is the flip turtle all over again. Windows number 2 is the equivalent of Windows 8. It's more like Windows Millennia or Windows Millennium Edition. All right, Lattice Lucy's. There we go. Windows D is now called Lattice Lucy's. Let me make screenshots of all of them. Screenshots. Build items. Windows. So this is now build window A. Here's all the others. All I gotta do is throw them in there, zero out their transforms, which they already are. And then add them to this camera group. Lock it. Build window B through H. Auto capture, add. Did it do it? Yeah. And I hit auto group screenshots. Boom. I leave and I come back. I go to them. Window B. I go to them. I convert them to sprites. Apply. I generate MIP maps because I'm a good game dev. Good game devs generate MIP maps. And then I go to my handy dandy tools, screenshots, sync prop screenshots. I put in the sprites here. Not you though, because you're a jerk. Oh, right. I have to take these have to be single. And then I say sync. And now if I go back to the game, the video game that we're making, main game scene. Bro, I know you know me. Welcome in. How are you? What am I making? I'm making this. I'm making video game called Alpine Lake. Right now I'm working on some new items, new build items. And building customization. What a name. Yeah, seriously, what a name. I just found a Game of Thrones reference in The Witcher 3 that I never noticed. Isn't it ridiculous how Game of Thrones, the new book will just never come out? Isn't that funny? Window D. So now I give myself all the windows again. Let me, and cool, they have their own unique screenshots so you can see what they are. Let's make it a little bigger. That's nice. And then this one's called Lattice Lucy. The description for every window is helps see through walls. And there's a 50% chance that that stays in the game forever. That is how walls will be described. You can't deny that that is a good description for a window. Okay, I can't hit spacebar. I can hit F. All right. And for some reason, the poof effect has gone. Also, I broke my UI. My headache's going away. I feel a lot better now. Advil is a miracle drug. Absolute miracle drug. 1. An opening in the wall or roof of a building or vehicle that is fitted with glass or other transparent material in a frame to admit light or air and allow people to see out. That is wordy. Not sponsored, yeah. I don't know. Advil, you want to sponsor me? I will sponsor Advil. I'm a big pharma kind of guy, you know? I love me them big pharma. Maybe I should put... This should, like, lean up against this building, right? This should just be here. Oh, wait. There's a reason I didn't put it there. It's because a tree can spawn there randomly. Chat, why is his name so long? I liked your name. It's like a little novel. And not in that it was long. It told a story. Bro, I know you know me. It tells a story. There's so much there. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. Now I want to add the styling to those windows. We're going to add window styling. So this should be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Build bare wall. All I have to do is take this style customization script, copy component. I paste it on build window A. I paste it here. Paste component as new. I go to these mesh filters and I delete them. Where is it? I added it. I swear I added it. It's here, but it's not here. All right, fine. Back out. Double click into it. Here. Why isn't it on it? Well, I don't like this at all. Let's remove component. In here, I'll repaste it. I don't know why. I'll get rid of these two. It's only got one mesh filter. Makes my life easy. And I need to add a style palette. I think every window in the game is going to have the same style palette. I'm just going to add a bunch of random colors. Or maybe this style palette would. Maybe it should just be this. Let's say style palette windows. I'll duplicate it for now. I think people are going to want colors though. What if I use slatted? I kind of want a mixture of both. Is there a way to copy this, go to Windows, and then, no, I want to like paste add. So I found a dead what was his name again? Tyrion Lannister. In a sky jail cell. Like, the name of the NPC is Tyrion Lannister? Also, why would they kill him? That doesn't seem right. Style palette windows. So every window is going to have the same style palette. And what I got to do is I do need to push original style palette. Do I? I guess I do. Push original style palette. Yeah. What that does is it adds this first one, which is exactly what it already was, so we can get rid of it. And now what? Now I need to add them to that window. So this is where things get a little funky. I have a whole build mode for putting windows where there weren't windows. And then I have this redecoration mode where I can change windows. I feel like if I was smart, I would combine them to be the same thing. You build them and you can change them in the same place, but not smart. I'm going to leave the way it is. There's a dwarf with a scar across his face. Just looked like him. Geralt made a comment on the sky cell as well. Interesting. Virtue, thank you for the posture check. I'm feeling a little like a cave troll. It's gonna be hard to keep good posture. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I guess that kind of looks like him. That's very subtle. I would have run right past that, not even thinking about it. So how do I do this? Should I add windows to the same? No, no, no. We're gonna make a new tab for Windows specifically. So here, tabs. I have walls. We're gonna get rid of floors, doors, and fences for now. We'll just have windows. And then I'm gonna duplicate wall decoration panel. And this is gonna be window decoration panel. I should make a prefab out of this. Let's make a prefab out of this. UI prefabs. Build menu. Wall. So this is a redecoration panel. Redecoration panel. I'm gonna duplicate it. So now the window. And it needs to do a few things different. First of all, this viewport, this scroll view needs to say build subtype should be window. And that's it. So this should populate with windows now. No way. No way is that gonna work. Get the heck out of here. It's because build window. I never set the subtype of these. Yeah, I did. Okay, build type window. All right. I have played the game before and missed it. I looked it up and they have it listed as an Easter egg. Oh, dang. Good find. Yo, Steven. Yeah, toolbox. I got it in there. So now you can't get wall items anymore. It's only this toolbox. How are you doing? I missed the modeling stream? What do you mean? I didn't have one. I had this asset already. I might do some modeling again. All right, so now when you click these windows, it goes into window creation mode. But when I use the toolbox, now I'm in wall decoration. And it's not even loading the wall stuff anymore. Ah, crap. What have I done? Actually, I think I know what I did. Booyah is the finest model. Do you want to watch me Vogue? So I need to add windows here to tabs. Excuse you, I need to add windows to tabs. Oh my God. Excuse you. Why? There we go. And I need to add this to the selectables. And I need to add this to the on-click event. I need to add walls that already is. I need to add this as a submenu. And now it should work. Now it should work. This is set to never hide, right? Never hide. This is set to never hide. Never hide. Okay. I've been making a game that's so boring and probably been operating on some sunk cost fallacy, and now here I am in Seoul. Like, what am I doing with my life? Steven, you know what you're doing. Are you making a game or are you making a YouTube series? Also, you already know about the sunk cost fallacy. If you really think that, I would just move on. And which one are you talking about? The overclocking one? Okay. Wait. The hell? It's... Is it behind this? Oh, it's behind it. The heck? The heck and heck? Why isn't it closing? If it's a submenu, it should very intelligently close all submenus except the one. The overclocking one. Ninfi, how's it going? I mean, I think it's totally, if you don't think it's working, it's totally fair to just move on to your next idea, prototype something else. Or just wrap a little bow on it and make a playable build, throw it on itch, and see if anyone responds to it. If people respond to it, you can come back to it with some renewed inspiration and motivation. I don't know. I mean, I get that. I worked on 2 games. One game I worked on for a full year, maybe 2 years. I worked on it for 2 years, and I was not good enough. I dropped it after 2 years. And then I worked in another game for a full year and a half, and I realized I am not good enough, and I dropped it. It's okay to move on. Every minute you're working on this sunken fallacy game is a minute you're still learning, right? I like the idea of putting a little bow on it and prototype it. Yeah. Prototypey AF prototype. Yeah, do it. What were these games? Yeah, I was working on a fennec fox simulator. I was obsessed with fennec foxes like 12 years ago. And I have the fennec.tumblr.com. Yeah. I was working on this. Oh God. Oh God, internet. Leave me alone. So I was working on this game, this like survival, this like action survival game where you're a fennec fox and you're in the desert, and it's all about like exploring your surroundings and surviving by collecting food and plants, digging up stuff. And it was like a little action based because, you know, if you built up your speed and collected enough stuff fast enough, you'd get this like bonus speed, and you can see the particles coming off the feet like you were doing a good job. I worked on this for a long time. I modeled the character myself. I rigged it. I animated it. This is all Unity terrain and a bunch of like little stupid assets. I was making it for mobile because that's all I knew how to make. I honestly thought mobile was the only market for an indie game dev because I didn't really understand Steam at the time. And iOS was so easy to throw an app up. But yeah, I updated it for a while. This was fun. This is cute. I made it a little too realistic, but it's all right. It was a learning experience. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. I think I can make this game now. I could totally make this game now. There's nothing stopping me. And then at some point I pivoted to be even more mobile, where there's like auto aiming and just even more of like using the touch controls a little smarter. So you can see like the flick of your thumb is pushing your character in a certain direction. And then after I did this redo, I was like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this game. I just had no idea what I was doing. But this was fun to run around and like flick at the frogs and it goes slow motion. It was like satisfying. Watching it now, it's like, I guess it's a little embarrassing. The only thing I was really proud of was the character. Oh, no, this Tumblr's got nothing on it. It's nothing. I just scrolled through all of it. That was it. It's like this video over and over again. I was actually doing devlog updates, but like just like a paragraph or something. Here you can see 2012, March 29th, 2012, and then November 24th, 2012. I started in March, so March 16th. I remember I quit my job. I quit my job to go indie for a little bit just to learn Unity in March of 2012. And I took this whole month. So this was like 2 weeks of progress to get to here. Yeah, the first video I showed was 2 weeks of progress. And then I started working again and reworked this along the way, like at night, yeah, nights and weekends. And then I just gave it up. I gave it up. I just woke up. It's 1 p.m. Nin. It's so late. The learning thing is always great. That was one of the best months of my life. Quitting my job to learn Unity. That was so fun. I would wake up. I had such a nice routine. I'd wake up. I'd make myself a green tea because I was young and I didn't need coffee yet. I'd take my dog to the park in the afternoon. I'd get some lunch, and I'd just keep working until my wife came home. Sometimes I'd start dinner before she got home, and it was just a good time. Man, when you don't have a job, life is so good. When you're driven to do something and you don't have to work, and it's amazing. But I needed to make money, so went back to work. Anyway, amen, right? It's so good when you can just do it. Do it. Yeah. Anyway, what were we doing here? Yeah, just package it up. See what other people think. Move on to your next game. All right, so these windows are being stupid. Is it because I have nested submenus? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Redecorating panel is this thing's submenu. And then this thing has its own submenus, which is this and this. Is that okay? I've never done nested submenus before. I don't know if that's okay. Oh, that's right. I made this a submenu temporarily because I just wanted it to open and I didn't want to tell it to open. Now I don't want it to do that anymore. This is going to be a none type. And I need to tell this thing to open. So what do I do? What do you think about this? I have different toolboxes for different styles of wall, or for different kinds of redecoration. Thank you for the hydrate. Yo, Red Cabin. Red Cabin, how are you? What do you think of having different toolboxes for different kinds of redecoration? Like a toolbox for wall redecoration, a toolbox for window redecoration. Is that stupid? Like, am I just gatekeeping redecoration for no reason? Hadouken! Good morning. Green tea is a cute excuse to get up and do morning routine. Yes, go do that. Get that green tea in. One toolbox is probably better. I want more because I don't want to intelligently figure out what part of the UI to open and have all these UIs built into one menu. I just want to separate the UIs. It's getting too complicated. Look, I can't even open this menu anymore. It's broken. It's a broken menu. It's bad. I don't understand why. Let's try something else. Wait a minute. These don't have animators, should they? I guess not. They have canvas groups. Okay, they do. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to figure out why both of these are open. So I made I took away this menu's ability to open, which means I need a build mode. Oh, I do have a build mode menu manager. A build mode menu manager. Say that 10 times fast. All I got to do is throw a little event. What kind of thing we're decorating? Oh my god, so easy, so easy. So I'll say public GUI controller redecoration. That's redecoration menu. And I'll say if decoration event is thrown, if we start, is there a way to know we're redecorating? GUI event, hotbar close. Wait. That's ending controller mode. Game event. I don't throw a GUI event. Where my GUI event? I must do it up here. What? What? GUI. Oh, wait. Yeah, what the hell? Dot trigger. I only do it once. I request open the hotbar. Build control. GUI event. Dot trigger. Build mode. Here we go. Request open build mode. Okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. If we I can check what your currently selected item is. If it's the toolbox, we open up the redecorating menu. Okay. So GUI event trigger request open. But what does build mode thing? This looks for decorate event. Okay, maybe that's the problem. I need to throw a decorate event. Decorate event. Decorate event. Is there a reason why I didn't throw one? I must have gotten rid of it for a specific reason. Let's see what that reason is. So I have all these things listening for decorate events. Trigger. Okay, build mode menu manager listens for it. The room listens for it, and the wall listens for it. Why does the wall listen? The wall listens because I need to toggle colliders. That's fair. Wait a minute. So I must be throwing it. Wall decor. Oh, I'm throwing it here at the end. I'm so stupid. Okay. So I am throwing it, and I am throwing the current item. I'm gonna... I guess when I throw this particular event, I want to broadcast the item we have in our inventory. So how do I grab that? I grab that by saying styles. Let me close a bunch of stuff. Player controller, crafting, scroll menu, inventory selector, capture. Build wall controller. Here we go. I say this. I say this. So let's bring that over. This is going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. I promise. I swear promise. So I get our equipped item. If we're in this mode, we're almost guaranteed to be holding that toolbox. So I'm going to just do that. And then when build mode menu manager listens for that event, if item does not equal null, first we check if it's a door, then we do a bunch of bullshit. Else, we get, yeah, so that's just getting the name. Now I want to say if e.item dot activity, a control type, player control, activate controller on use. If this equals wall decor, player control type dot build decorating. Yes. Then redecoration menu. Redecoration menu dot open. Open GUI. Open that GUI, yo. Start focused. True. Fingers crossed. Okay, hear me out. One toolbox, using it, cycles through modes. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, but I can't get the UIs to behave. But this might fix that. This might fix that. I don't know. We'll see. What this also might do is fix every other build mode that I, of course, broke. Also, does everyone follow Red Cabin Games? Does everybody follow Red Cabin Games? Because you should. So if I go to build this window, okay, this doesn't show up anymore. Victory. If I go to build the decorate mode, then I get an error. I get an error. Because object reference not sent to an instance of an object. Not everyone? What? Wait. Red Cabin Games. Is that true? Not literally everyone here is following you? People. Fix this. Look at what Red Cabin is making. It's absolutely professional. And it's very fun. You should be following Red Cabin. Can only go down from here. All of Twitch is now following. Went too far. Oh, I have to do this too. Oh, I did it already. Redecorating. I already did it. Object reference not sent to an instance of an object. Baloney. I did that right. I swear. Innkeeper.instance.playerstate.equipped item. Why is equipped item nothing? I don't believe that for 1 second. Not 1 second do I believe that. And maybe today I will actually celebrate my year in Japan by making some like Japanese style walls and windows. I don't know what a Japanese style window is, but the walls I can do. I already looked it up. It's like the bottom panel is wood and then the top panel is like paper and it has a border around it. I feel like that will look interesting. The decor toolbox, it's not null. Try again. Oh, redecoration menu is null because I didn't assign it in the... I didn't assign it. Stupid. Sometimes I could be so stupid. There we go. I have a headache again. I got too excited. Those null ref exceptions gave me my headache back. Okay, ready? And coroutine couldn't be started because the game object is inactive. But why is it inactive? I told it to never hide. Schrodinger's headache. Like, that's pretty accurate. This is set to never hide. So why hide? Like if I hit play. If I hit play. It's not hidden. Its parent is hidden. I wonder if it's because I'm throwing this event before I throw the open GUI event. The decorate event is here. Enter build mode. Where does the GUI open? Maybe it's still animating open. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Where GUI? Yeah, where GUI? I think if I say build mode canvas opens instantly, so fade time is 0. It's possible. It's possible that this will work now. Although fade time 0 still means it takes 1 frame. So if these two are happening on the same frame, then it's not gonna work. Did everyone see that Sninko finally has a Steam page? If you know Sninko games, make sure to give Locating Echoes a wish list. Yeah, let's go indeed. Still not working. What if I say never hide? Never hide this one. I might just make a completely new build mode where it's decoration mode canvas, like redecorate mode canvas. And that'll just solve all these issues. Like trying to make this a submenu is being really stupid. There we go. So here's, oh, look at that. Look at that. Whoa, not allowed to access UV on mesh window A. Yeah, I know. Windows set. Read, write, apply. So it works, kinda. I am able to cycle through them, and after I do it once, their states get set correctly, but they don't get set correctly on open, which is weird. That's a weird one. All right, well, now I have windows, and it's interesting. First of all, it's reversed. These are reversed. And if, wait a minute, if I click, no, it's so confused. It has no idea what I'm doing. It thinks these are walls. I can't do that. So I basically need to support all the different kinds of decorating. So wall decorating, decoration controller. This is no longer wall decoration controller. This is a redecoration controller. And it needs to support all the different kinds of things. So I still want to get close. No, I don't want to get close as wall anymore. I basically want, I want to break this out into like different styles. End controller mode. Update selected item. That's fine. That actually works properly. Yo, Exo Drifter, how's it going? Omerito. Arigatou gozaimasu. If you and Fanny are up, I am up too late, but I wanted to say hi anyway. Exo, thanks for saying hi. How are you doing? Shout out to Exo Drifter, everyone. I'm very excited about being close to finishing my game. Oh my god, you're close? Lucky. Lucky. Do you have a release date? How close are you? Alpine Lake's going okay. I started a new feature a couple of days ago, or maybe last week. Beginning of last week I started a new feature, and it's been like the biggest rabbit hole ever. It's a good rabbit hole, like it's adding value to the game, but it's just huge. No date, I prefer not to tempt fate. Yeah, it's smart. I put in a release date for Alpine Lake, like when I first made the Steam page, and that date is coming up. I got an email from Steam like, "Hey, the date you put in is coming up, but you didn't submit a build yet. Make sure to submit that build soon." And I'm just like, Steam, you are out of the loop. I keep refactoring things because I'm just like, I know how to do this so much better now. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm super behind on my release date. I made a trailer that said Q4 2024. Well, that came and went. Yeah, I updated all my trailers to not even have a date anymore. And then someone was like, "You should really put your release date in your trailer." And I'm just like, "You think I know that? What do you mean?" In what world does anyone know their release date if they're a solo dev working on an endless project? Although my Steam page now says 2025, and I feel I do want to finish in 20. I do want to finish this year. ETA. Nobody cares that you said ETA. People just see the date and they're like, "That's it. That's the one." All right. I think I know what I'm doing now. This script is very structured if I close all of these functions. This gets the nearest thing that I want to decorate. Let me write this out in Obsidian. So redecorating controller. So I need to get nearby thing that I can redecorate. I need to wait, what? Yes. Why is it not bulleting? Stupid. Magnum, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Please have a good dev time. Exo, please have a good sleep. Thanks for saying hi. I totally missed it. Didn't it say ETA Q5 2025? Q5. Ani, how are you? Get nearby thing that I can redecorate. Get nearby thing that can be redecorated. And then I need to... Well, first. Update. Cursor. Update the cursor. Update. Which proximity what are they called? Proximity set we look at. Update. Let's see. Yeah, and then get nearby thing. I think it's upset that we have this stupid thing. Yeah. Get nearby thing that can be redecorated. Then redecorate thing. Redecorate thing alt behavior. So it's update the cursor. Figure out which proximity set we're looking at. Get the nearby thing from that proximity set. And if we click the button, redecorate the thing. This is all this script does. So I need to refactor this a little bit so that I can hot swap between walls, doors, windows, etc. Okay. 25 stream streak, Ani. Thank you for streaking. I'm just popping out of a lurk to say goodnight. Good night. Ani, have a great night. Thank you for the streak. Thank you for the lurks. Lady Annette, how are you? Just popping in to say good morning. How's it going? It's going really good. It's going really good. How are you doing? My green tea is brewing finally. Nin, it's 1:40. Get that green tea in. All right, is that everything? So now that I've written it, I understand what needs to be done. Now, functionally, I'm going to move all this stuff around so that I break it up into... this is... All right, let me refactor the names of this stuff. So check nearby decoration. Check nearby target. Check nearby target makes more sense. This can stay the same. This can stay the same. Moving floors can stay the same. Enter controller mode is the same. Enter build mode is the same. Canceling is the same. Completing is the same. Ending is the same. Why do I have an end, a complete? What? I have an end, a complete, and a cancel. That seems weird. Obviously, I don't even use this one, so that's very strange. Cleanup. Right now, cleanup's the same. I don't know if cleanup is always going to be the same. End controller mode. All right, so here we go. The cursor is now, it's not a wall cursor preview. It's just a preview cursor object. And there's nothing inherently specific to walls. So this can kind of be for everything. That's fine. The only thing is I need to make sure that this prefab I grab is safe. So to do, make windows and doors safe to instantiate. So I don't need to use the preview prefab. Okay. Update current style. This is generic. This just grabs the style from the style palette and sets an integer. It's irrelevant to walls. Wall proximity set changed. I actually don't care about this. I don't know why I have this here anymore. I added as a listener to... I added a listener to this, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't actually care. So I'm going to not do this anymore, just to not confuse myself. And then I'll comment that out. Okay, check nearby target. So checking the nearby target. This is where things get specific to walls. I literally grab wall side. So what I should be doing theoretically is figure out which proximity set to check. And does this need to be a wall side? So closest, I just grabbed the transform. It doesn't even need to be a wall side. What if this is just transform? And here, I return dot transform. And here I say, I define closest, and then if true, closest equals that. So eventually I'll just need to, right, transform. I'll just need to, right here, figure out what type of object I'm looking for. And all that means, yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. Same here, assign new wall. Oh, wait a minute, what? Check nearby target. Oh, it looks like I just do it again. Okay. So, wall side. I do want this. I do want this. Dot transform. Okay. And I'll just need a private door. Get closest door. Return door, I guess. Return, I'll just return null for now. Private door. Get closest window. Return null. And no, windows are doors, so that's why that's confusing. And then private floor tile. Get closest floor tile. Turn null. Private get closest fence. And fences are walls. Wall side. Private. Oh no, I 100% broke fences. I just realized this. When I broke up walls into front and back, fences are totally broken now. I guess I gotta rework that so that it could be both. Ah, crap. Door, get closest gate. Edit AU. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat. Milk Oolong as well. My beloved, that sounds good. I didn't sleep well, so after morning care for dog, I will take a nap. That sucks when you wake up tired. Hey, ads is sprinkle of money for streamer. Ads are fine. Thank you for being okay with ads, Annette. At this point, Twitch ads are so rare to me. Watching one is almost like catching a legendary. Either because my country is too small to be good of an audience, or because of the sanctions against Russia, which my internet probably goes through Russia. Yeah, depending on what country you're in, the ad rules are very different. Here in Japan, I very rarely have long ad breaks. You know, some streamers have their ads set to like 3 minutes because of certain, like 3 minutes an hour is some kind of threshold to get rid of pre-roll. But in Japan, ads seem to be capped at 30 seconds. I've never seen an ad for more than 30 seconds. It's very strange. I think they region based and don't think many countries that might want to advertise. Wait, Krikken in Denmark even know that, what Twitch is? Even if they are not rare streamer, need not be sorry for them. I mean, for the ads, yeah, I don't think so. Oh, advertise. Okay. Advent Krikken. I'm like, what is that? Edit, welcome in. How are you? Just chucking a follow on Wardstone's recommendation. Oh my God, Wardstone. We'll pop back in later. He says only kind things about you. Wardstone's too nice to me. If you're still hearing me, you can thank Wardstone for me. Everyone, we need to repay the favor. Everyone, make sure to give Wardstone Studio a follow. All right, so this should probably be a switch, and the case is current item dot build current item dot decor item, decoration item, build. Damn it. Type. Wardstone. Wardstone. Thank you for the bits. Wait, are you live right now? What's going on here? What's going on now? Oh, you are live. Wardstone, go back to your stream. I don't understand. I don't understand. Type? Weapon type? Tool type? What is happening? I literally just do this. I literally do this all the time. Build window A. What is this? It's a decoration item. And it's got a building type. Do I need to encapsulate this? Is that the problem? There it is. Parentheses. How many parentheses do I need? Yeah, I need one more. Wait, I just have one more. Too many on that side. Not enough on this side. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe this is incorrect. So it's this. There we go. Oh my God. So stupid. Do not follow me. If you think I know what I'm doing, it's garbage. So here we go. Wall. Closest equals get closest wall side dot transform. All right. We're making moves here. Now, why is this upset? Can I use local variable or function called blah, 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 blah. That's because I have too many of these. If closest equals null. Closest does equal null. Okay. So now I just need to fill these in with the proper thing. And then everything else is generic. It's going to spawn, it's going to place the preview item in front of the other item. And that's that. Then I just need to fill these in as I work on them. And then, does this need to be... Yeah, this still does need to be an I enumerator. That's fine. If a window and a door is the same, can people then crawl out the window? No, they can't. It must be tested. I mean, I could, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So let's get rid of things that are commented out, because clearly I don't need them. All right, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. We don't need this. So now I'm working on Windows. I'm working on Windows, which means if I go into my character, wall decoration cursor, it's got a wall side proximity set. I need to make one for doors, and I need to make one for... what was the other thing? Floor tiles. I already have a floor tile proximity set. Perfect. So this one is going to be... door proximity set. Door proximity set. A door proximity set. It's upset. It's upset. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Don't be upset. Wall proximity set changed. Oh. Right. That function doesn't exist anymore. You're okay. You're okay, little script. Sometimes the reason why doors and windows are the same is because I'll name a script very literally based on what I'm making. And the first thing I made were doors. And then I was like, okay, it's time to make windows. And I realized a window is just a door you can't walk through in the game. It's put in the walls the same way you put a door in a wall. So I just used the same script, and that was that. Never updated it. If I can go back, I would. Wait, wallside.wall equals this. Why is it upset here? Null reference exception. I didn't even run the code. I didn't even run the game. That's fake error. Fake news. Okay. So this proximity set, now I need a door proximity set. This is good news. This is good stuff here. This is now just called the proximity set cursor. Okay. What's next? Save. We go slow. We go slow, not to make any mistakes. Now what? Now we fix the camera exposure so we're not flickering. There we go. Wall decoration controller. Let's write this code now. Get closest door. Oh no, one more thing. We need a private door proximity set. Door proximity set. And we'll eventually need the floor tile proximity set. Floor tile proximity set. Lady Annette, if you're still there, there is a feature. So this is the feature that I'm working on currently. You have not seen it, I don't think. I'll show you because I think it's interesting. I think it's going to be a nice addition to the game for people who like decorating. So you'll see that the inn is very bland right now. It's just got a bunch of plain white walls. But now what you can do is go into this new decoration menu, and you can choose the different kinds of walls you want, and you can even choose different color combinations, and you can redecorate the inside and the outside of the walls separately. So I can change the colors, can make little blue rooms. So this was the original wood, right? Everything in the game looked like this before. But now the inside can have this like nice wainscoting. You can put some brick or like this interesting yellow, whatever. Yeah, so that's what I'm currently working on. And you'll see I have over 1,000 errors here because I'm in the middle of working on this, the way this functions. But I'm surprised it like still kind of worked. The cool thing is that all these different color combinations. So here's like a flagstone, like the default flagstone was this, but then you can change the colors. Here's like a Greek inspired one. I don't even know what this is inspired by, but I don't know, just random colors. So hopefully people will find enough options to make whatever kind of inn they want. So what is this saying? It's saying null. Oh, right. That's right. That's right. So wall side, wall equals get closest wall side. If wall side that's right. If wall does not equal null, then do this. Else, yeah, just leave it. It's null. Just leave it. All right. I got to do that for all of them. That sucks. So now I'm trying to get a door, right? So we'll do this. Door. Door. Get closest door. If door does not equal null, closest door dot transform. And then get closest door. Now we got to put the meat and potatoes in here. It's mostly the same as this, mostly, except for one crucial difference. We don't need any of this. And this is going to be a door. Door. No, 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 no. Don't reform. Whoa, that was almost really bad. That was almost really bad. Closest door. This is the door proximity set. Door.cog. I don't have a door.cog. It is door. Just door.transform. And then closest door equals door. Okay, so now I'm getting the closest door with no special rules associated. But there's something missing here because doors do not, their transforms are not at their bases. Their transforms are somewhere else. So I need to figure out a better way to get their center of gravity. Let's see. Or maybe that's not true. Maybe their doors are at their center of gravity. Door. Excuse you. Unity. Come back to me. So build wood door. Where's your center? The center is at, yeah, it's not at the base. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Should I put it at the base? No, I'll basically just do the same thing that the I'll do the same thing that the wall had, which was a public vector 3 cog. And what this did was this nonsense. Public vector 3 cog. Door. And it's not wall side. Oh, yeah. Wall side direction. If door side, that's what it is. If door side is north, then these are our bullshit recalculated center of gravities. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. So it is cog. All right. All right. Now, there's something that I'm doing that is actually specific to walls here that I want to be different than doors. An old ship bell to hang by the door or reception and let the guests ring it for service. That's kind of fun. I was thinking of adding a bell like that that would wake guests up. Like if you wanted guests to wake up at a certain time, but they wanted to sleep in, you can ring the bell to wake them up. I might do something like that. Still on the list. What is this, Steven? Adding helicopters near the start of game dev. A helicopter is a vehicle. Adding helicopters late in game dev. When you think about it, a helicopter is just a very advanced type of door. Oh my god, it's amazing. No one. Oh yeah, that's so good. That's such a good tweet. When did that post happen? May 5th. Oh, that was like a year ago. 2 years ago. Oh my god. I'll be dropping all the suggestions. Wait, which ones? I hope we get a Swedish red treehouse with the corners inspired. Send me an image. Send me an image of what you mean. Maybe I can figure out how to put it in. All the suggestions for decor ideas. I got rid of that redeem, didn't I? No, it's just expensive. It used to be way cheaper. I put it in Discord. Let's see. And you did it in the past, or you will put it in? All right, let me keep going with this. I feel like I'm almost there. So I get the closest door. This function is good. So the closest door is the one nearest to us. They don't overlap. The only thing is where I put the door. I always want it to be on the front or the right because the camera is the front or the right. Which I think this will automatically do for me based on the fact that I get the closest transform forward. This might work. This might work. The other thing is that the doors aren't at the origin. Oh, that's annoying. The fact that this is offset by 0.5 is so stupid. All right, I know this is going to throw tons of errors and break, but... Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing windows. I'm not doing doors. No. Wait, but doors are windows, and windows are doors, so this should just work. I just need to put this... I need to put the same exact code in window, and it will work. Window. Window. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Same exact code. Because what did we learn? Windows are just doors you can't walk through. Posture. Gotta hydrate myself. Melting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I do this out here? Did I do this out here? No, I did it in here, right? Yeah, I'm not stupid all the time. Let's see if this works. So I go into redecoration mode. So right off the bat, I didn't set something in the editor. That's fine. That's fair. Not a big deal. Oh no, I didn't set it in the editor. I didn't grab it from here. So wall proximity set equals null. I grab it from the focus object. If door proximity set equals null, door proximity set, focus, door proximity set. Okay. A lot of repeating code, which means what I did was bad, but hey, it's gonna work. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Picture up. Red Swedish. Okay. I got you. We can do this. We can make this. So the vertical slats I have, the white trim windows I'm working on. I just have to add a red color to the slats color palette. And I guess the interesting thing about this build, let me bring it up. This is what we're looking at. Or actually, instead of doing that, an image in a new tab. Please? Please? Open image in a new tab, please? Oh, my Chrome. Oh my God, I hate Chrome so much now. Okay. This is adorable. So the white posts up in the corners, I can currently do those. White trim windows, I can totally do that. Red. So like the thing that makes this like the Swedish house is probably what, like the style of roof and this interesting like half moon pattern and this whatever this kind of pattern is on the roof trim. That's going to be interesting. I can totally add that. But yeah, so there's a little problem with roofing. I'm ignoring roofing because I have to embed the wall in the roof. And right now I have so many different kinds of walls that to make it modular is going to be really hard. So I'm half ignoring it for later. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely have roofing in it, but there's a chance, there's a small chance I make it so that roofing is only like the kind of roof that has no walls visible, kind of like roofing styles. Like this style, this mansard roof or pyramid roof or a hip roof. Like right now I have gabled roof. And when you build the roof, this little triangle up here needs to be walls. It needs to be an extension of the walls. And how do I know what kind of wall to make it? Well, now that I have the redecoration system, I have a better way to tell it. But then it, like having to make it match the bottom and be sliceable in this 45-degree angle, it's kind of complicated. So there's a chance that I only do roof styles like this one, or like the flat roof, or the hip roof, or the Dutch roof, where there is no walls associated with it, which makes me sad. I do want to get it to work. Like I really want to be able to like build a gabled roof and then throw one of these like windows on it or a chimney. I really want to do that kind of stuff. But it's out of scope for now. But yeah, I will keep that in mind, Annette. It seems very doable to at least do most of those things you're asking for. All right, so I added the code. Now I'm good. So clicking is not going to work, but I should be able to have the cursor of the window and move it around. So I go into decoration mode. Look at that. All right, I have a cursor of a window. I should be able to move around, and this should snap to doors. It snapped to the wrong side. Okay, it is working. It's snapping to doors. It needs to snap to windows. So I don't actually have any windows. Let me make... what? What? There we go. All right, so I've made a window. I'll put some windows over here. All right, I've got some windows back there, right? So now we're in window decoration mode. And it's snapping to the windows. Maybe I put windows and doors in the same category here. I don't see why not. It's the color that is most classic. Well, that's the easiest part. I can totally do that. So it gets complicated. I feel like I need to replace the window. I need to replace it. Let's see. How do I... Maybe I want to snap it to its actual position. Snap it to its actual position and then hide the other door. Let's try that. So preview cursor. I guess I'll break this out into a bunch of functions as well. Switch. Same thing. Decoration item. Current item. Build type. So it's basically if preview cursor object does not equal null. And then this is for private void attach wall side to closest or transform. Attach wall side cursor to closest transform. Okay. Target. So for doors, for windows, attach a door cursor. Closest trans. Private void attach door cursor. Transform target. It's almost the same as this. Almost. The rotation and position should be the same. We don't plus target forward, and we need to hide the door. So it's really dumb because I have the window, I have it here. So maybe I just say wall side equals null, and then we just don't do this. And if I need it, I can grab it. And then door equals null. And this can be door again. And then we pass in door as well. So attach door cursor to door. Pass in door here. And then door dot. I just need a quick function that just hides its visibility. Visible objects. Toggle visible. Here we go again. Public void toggle visible. We'll toggle for each game object in visible objects. Just set active. Toggle. All right, so wall decorator, we say door.toggle. Toggle. Toggle visible false. And then I want to cache this. I need to cache this because I need to make sure if we let go of it, we toggle it back on. Unrelated question. How old am I? I am 38. So private door, last door. So last door equals door. Last door. And then I need to figure out when should we stop doing this? Basically, if closest equals null, yes. If last door does not equal null, last door dot toggle back on. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Makes me feel good. It ain't late for me to get into. I understand what you're saying. It's just what you're saying is like, I'm so old that even if I can do it, so can you. Hey, even if I was 80 years old, it ain't too late. No, it's fine. I know how old I am. I'm not on any 30 under 30 list. And if I don't release this game in the next year and a half, I'm not going to be in a 40 under 40 list either. Kilika, if grandma can do it, anyone can. Good morning, Kilika. How are you? I'm not worried, Annette. I'm not worried. All ages are great. Life is wonderful. Okay. I don't know what I'm about to see, but I think something good. I think something good's gonna happen. Started streaming after my 40 years. There's never a bad time to start, honestly. There's nothing you're too old for. Nothing. I mean, yeah, I got into streaming, what, a year and a half ago? I was 30. I was 37. I was 37. So I have a window here, right? Oh, but I don't have any windows in the game. Oh, and I didn't set the visible targets. So I got to go back into window A, build this. And I need to say visible objects, add one, and it's the window frame geo. And I might as well go into build wood door. Do the same thing here. This, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to mouse over the door and it's going to replace it with a window, which will be interesting. But I got to stop that from happening. I will need this visible objects anyway. So door geo and door frame. Those are the only two visible objects. And I think I screwed up the window. Window A. No, window frame geo. That's it. Okay. Let's see. Who thinks this is going to explode in my face? My day's been good, Kilika. It's been very good. You know, sometimes things just kind of work out. It definitely started good watching you play Final Fantasy. Who doesn't want to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and watch Kilika Beats play Final Fantasy VII, a new threat mod? Who doesn't want to do that? Okay, cool. Check it out. So now when I hover over a door, it swaps it for the window. So you can see exactly what you're gonna do. So let me put a window here. No. Oh my god. So I put a window here, right? Put another window. Put another window. Now I go in here. And here you can see. Boom. Boom. You can oh, what? Whoa. Ah, if I move too fast, then they don't come back. So the problem is if last does not equal this, then toggle the previous and then, okay. Attach door cursor. If I'm attaching a door cursor, if last door does not equal this door, last door dot toggle visible true. Turn it on. 5 stream streak. Also, Fanny, thank you for the hydrate. My point wasn't that any of y'all are so old that even I got a chance. My take is that if y'all are that mature already, then it only makes sense for y'all to be this good at what y'all do. So it's inspiring to me to not worry about how far behind I am for now. You do not need to explain yourself, Nin. You are crazy. Although I do enjoy getting up at 8 a.m. each day to watch you do incomprehensible sorcery with code and turtles. That's right. I felt so bad today about the turtle flip emote that I wanted to make a turtle dancing emote. Forgot I wanted to do that. Once I get this to work, I'm going to make that. Yag, 5 stream streak. Let's effing go. That being said, you can be 30 and still not have a clue, and that's fine too. Source me. That is true. That is true. I feel good letting that thought out. I'm glad you got it out. Honestly, anything that makes you feel good is good. As long as it's not hurting someone else. Hell, even sometimes if it hurts someone else, but it makes you feel good. Maybe there's a gray area in there. Maybe that's okay too. All right. I'm so close. I'm so close on this. I don't want to replace doors. I don't want to replace doors. So when I get closest door and I cycle through. So here's the thing. I need to basically this needs to be the same function, right? I just want to ignore doors that are of type window and vice versa. So if door dot if door dot door dot door dot cutout type yes, door dot cutout type equals or does not equal window, then continue. Same thing up here. If door does not equal door type, continue. Okay. This is progress. This is progress. Atrum. Atrum. I like it when you show up halfway through the stream. I always have so much progress. Like I get to fumble around for an hour and then I get to show off to Atrum. I'm absolutely here for dancing turtles. Yeah, once I get this to work, we'll make a dancing turtle emote. I'm having my third cup of green tea. Be careful, it's too much green tea. All right. So, wait. Okay, cool. It throws errors instead of working. Why? Last door. If last door does not equal door and last door does not equal null. There we go. I need to take a break in a second to grab some more water. Yeah, shout out to Kilika Beats. If you didn't know, all the music we listen to on here is our covers by Kilika. And he's just started streaming, and he's got a really fun overlay now that you can fight him like a Final Fantasy boss. And makes music sometimes. He plays games. He's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to build some windows back here. So now I got windows to redecorate. I'm going to go into the redecoration mode. Okay. So when I cycle through these, look at that, we have windows. They change the cursor. Let's say I want to change them to this whatever. Yeah, this thing. Didn't work. Damn it. Why? Why? Window A. Is it because I didn't set the window type? It is a building window type and build window A. The door is set to a window cutout type. Whoa, the door's gone. Oh, did I do the opposite? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I know what happened. This should be attach window cursor. No. No, 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 no. Get closest window. There we go. Ooh, I have one more thing to do. The styles. The styles are not showing up, and I know exactly why. I can get them to work too. All I need to do is add them here. Style palette. Fourth cup, that a liter. Nin. It's too much tea. I mean, no, you're fine. You're fine. That's like having 2 cups of coffee. A liter of green tea, 2 cups of coffee. Is that accurate? Maybe it's like 1.5 cups of coffee. All right, decoration mode. We go to the windows. Okay, we no longer attach to doors, but we attach here. And we can change our colors. There we go. There we go. Cool. So it flicks it on, it flicks it off. If I spam this, it no longer breaks. That's great. If I exit build mode from here, it carves a hole. So all I need to do is when we exit, I just need to make sure also if there's any last selected doors, we have to untoggle them. So decorating canceled, decorating ended. Cleanup, part of the cleanup script. Door proximity set dot nearby objects dot clear. And then if last door is not equal null, last door toggle visuals true. Okay. I put all responsibility on Booyah Grandma for advertising the thing earlier. You mean green tea? I said I drank green tea 12 years ago. That's not an advertisement for green tea. That's an advertisement for coffee. You should be drinking a liter of coffee. Sponsored. No, I'm already sponsored by Advil. You should just be waking up and taking an Advil. That's a great way to start any day. Incredible. All right, we don't need this button anymore. All right, it's getting good. It's getting good. It's still buggy as hell, but we're inching our way towards something functional. Now, I need to destroy the cursor if it still exists. I think I do that already in the cleanup. When I clean up, if there is, yeah, I destroy the preview cursor. Cool. I already destroy it. I don't need to worry about that. But when a door spawns, what happens? It throws an event that's like, hey, I'm a door, I'm here. And other scripts respond to that. Who responds to door created? The wall grid system and the wall manager. Okay. The wall grid system adds the door. And what does adding a door mean? Well, it puts it in a list. That's all it does. It puts the door in a list. Okay? Who else is like, hey, there's a door. A completely commented out script. This isn't used. Stop looking at it. Okay, chill. Jesus. Comments get aggressive sometimes. I don't think any age does. Yeah. When you're 25, You're a genius and you know everything. And no one can tell you otherwise. Tell me that's wrong. If you're 25 years old and you're in chat, you cannot honestly tell me that you don't know everything and you're not a genius. If you do say that, you know, you're so smart and you're such a genius that you'll say the opposite, but in your mind you're like, I know I'm lying right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm a genius and I know everything. Yeah, it takes wisdom to know how stupid you are. I know everything and I'm such a genius. Yeah, but that's true. That's true. Oh man. All right. The next thing I want to do, I feel like I don't have to worry about this. So the door gets added to this list and then it immediately gets removed because it's destroyed. I just need to make sure. I just need to make sure it's getting destroyed. So the wall grid system has a public doors list. Let me just make sure if I make a door and remove a door, that door gets cleaned up and I don't got to worry about it. It's okay. You said 25. I'm not 25. I guess. I can't follow the logic right now. If you're not 25 and you say you're a genius, then... Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. I guess we all do grow up at different rates. One time I had a very unfortunate experience walking the streets of New York, being a confident, overconfident, idiot 25-year-old. And I was just like, I was walking with my wife, who, you know, my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, yeah, once you're 40, you know, you just can't learn anything anymore. Your skills start getting worse and it's just over. I'm pretty sure like 30 is peak and then that's that. And this woman that was walking like 2 feet in front of us, she turned around and I don't really remember exactly what she said, but it wasn't nice. And in retrospect, that was so stupid of me. Like, that was such a stupid thing to say because it's not true. But yeah, I was an idiot 25-year-old when I was 25. All right, so I can cycle through all these windows. I could hold shift and mouse scroll through the colors. Let's say I want to put this like cream window here. Cool. Cool. And if I hit escape, it brought back the original one. Now let me see if those walls got fixed. I likely deserve what she said. Oh yeah, I definitely deserved it. Serves you right for talking in public. Yeah, I shouldn't have said those things. I was just talking straight out of my ass. Where is that wall system? I think it's an in-system build zones. Here it is. I have a 3rd floor. Why? I don't. I think it's a junk floor just for roofing. All right, whatever. So wall grid system, the 1st floor has doors, right? Look at it. It's got windows and doors. So if I go into decoration mode, if I go into decoration mode and I go over to the doors, it didn't. Wait, it's not making them. Why isn't it making them? Didn't add any. That's odd. I guess I call an init on a door and I don't do it when it's... I don't do it. Yeah, I have to call initialize on it. Okay, okay. That's actually pretty good. What that means is... What that means is I don't need to worry about... I don't need to worry about making a preview window. I can just use the window. Okay. So hard to get the words out sometimes. Wait, delayed broadcast. What's this? On load. Oh, that's fine. It's not loading, it's instantiating. All right. The next step is replacing the window that's there with us. This is going to be the difficult one. This is going to be the difficult one. We need to grab the Windows data that it has, steal it. We need to steal its identity and then kill it. That's what we need to do to the window or door. So what does a door know? It knows it doesn't know shit. It only knows where it is in space and what side it is. And, the width of it too. It knows the width. The cutout matrix is an what is this? I don't use this. I don't use this anymore. I don't use it anymore. Goodbye. Biometric, how's it going? The internet phenomenon. You peak at 20, and by 28, you're approaching death's door. It's true. All right, so this is not enough information. The information I need is the wall that this thing is attached to. So what I can do is I can destroy it and in one fell swoop create a new door the same exact way that the build door controller works. How does the build door controller work? Currently selected wall. I need to get the currently selected wall, of course. So place preview door. Place door. When I place a door, what I do is I retrieve a good one. Let me just grab all this stuff. I know I need to kind of roughly do what this does. Kind of roughly, sort of. Build wall. No, wall decoration. So assign new floors. No, what? Assign new walls, flood fill. Got it. We can get rid of that button. Draw curiosity. How's it going? Wait, you were just on science streams, right? Was I not just watching Balint and you speak for an hour and a half? Welcome in. How are you? That was a good conversation between the two of you. That's a very cute snail, yeah. How are you? You caught me in the middle of something complicated. Lots of red underlines. That means something's complicated. Slowly getting ready to sleep, but I saw you were live and thought I would pop in. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Let me actually give you a follow. I did not. What I'm working on here is a game called Alpine Lake. It's like a cozy Innkeeper-Sim, and there's building decoration, and right now I'm working on the building redecoration, where there's already a building there. How do you easily turn it into something else? How do you change the colors of stuff? How do you swap out models easily? And it's proving to be a 4.5 week endeavor. And I really only wanted it to take 1 week, but you know, here we are. Yeah, I know. And I'm not a professional programmer, so my estimates are always way off. And I always overscope every single time. Every single time. All right, so currently selected wall. This is the thing I need to get. So let's just say wall side. Currently selected wall. Let's just assume this is something I already have. Oh, it's not a wall side, it's a wall. Equals null. And then y. Wall does not contain a definition for wall side. Liar. Absolute liar. What is that? Build door controller. What is currently selected wall? It is a wall side. Whoops. Okay, currently selected wall side. So all I need to do is get this, and then I can run the same exact code and do what I need to do. Okay. I made it up out of bed. Atrum, congrats. Felix, how are you? So how do I get this? How do I get this? The door has no idea what wall side it's connected to, so I need to be able to get that anyway. I guess I can do like a... I can do a get wall at position, and then get whatever walls. Okay, okay. Actually, I might be able to do this. What am I working on today? 7-stream streak, yo. Thank you for the streak. I'll show you what I'm working on today. So I'm still working on the redecoration stuff. You know, the redecorating of walls is pretty cool, I think. You know, like I can redo the brick. I can cycle through these new styles. I can roll over them and update the styles, or I can hit M and it goes through them. So I can choose different walls and I can easily redecorate all the walls, right? So now what I'm trying to do is make it so that I can redecorate all the windows. So I have this new tab here, and it shows me all of these windows, and it shows me these windows colors. Just get rid of all these pop-ups. This window is called Lattice Lucy because of Fanny Slam. Thank you, Fanny. So what I'm trying to do is make it so that I can hover over the windows, and you know, it'll snap this new window to this window's position. It hides the old window. We go away from it and it comes back. And now I'm working on the ability to click and replace it completely, because just moving it into place is not good enough for the engine. I need to figure out exactly how to replace it in game, which requires me to be able to get the wall that this window is attached to, but there's no relationship there that is clear. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the wall without doing some kind of like collision detection, some like overlap, some like box overlap or something. I think I can ask the wall grid system, like, at this position, what wall is here? I think I could do that. I'm gonna try that. Yo, HD Cage, how are you? So I'm trying to solve this null. If I grab the wall grid system and I try to get node at position, I give it the position of the cursor. Preview, what is it? Cursor. Preview cursor object dot position dot transform dot position. There's a world. there's a world where this returns the actual node that I need. So wall equals wall, wall equals wall. Okay. And then print wall. Does this round position to index? Does this round it? Yeah, it rounds it. Good, 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 good. I don't need to worry about that. Very convenient. Compiler errors. No, I don't want that. Oh, just doesn't like. Wait a minute. What is this? Currently selected wall.north. Current wall. Current wall. Okay. I'll get to that later. So if I can get this properly, then all I need to do is compare wall types to get the side, because a wall is made up of 2 sides, and then I'm golden. Oh wait, I am not even calling that function. So here I need to say on click, call that function. Right click, assign new wall. Right, I need to. Ah, crap. This is annoying. I need to detect which thing is currently selected. All right, it's not that annoying. It's not that annoying. You just need a pass through function. So private void on click, or yeah, on place. We check the current item's building type. No, the current item is, no, actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We check the current item's building type, and if it's a wall, we assign new wall flood fill. If it's a wall, we assign new wall flood fill. Place door. If it's a door, we say place door. If it's a window, we say place door. Okay. And then here we say on click, or on place, whatever. On place. And this is going to be on place alt. Alt. And then I need another function on place alt where, oh, no. You know what? Why am I doing this? I'll just say bool alt. And then if there's an alt, do the alt. So this is if true, if alt, do the other thing, right? Assign new wall, else. Yeah, okay. And these don't even have alts, so whatever. So this is now alt placement true. True. And then this is alt placement false. All right, okay. Definitely bedtime for me. I enjoyed lurking here. Draw Curiosity, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, really good conversation today you had with Blint, and I'm going to try and catch you next time. Have a good night, and I definitely will not call you bro. I do not fling around the word bro lightly. Sometimes I'll say it to myself. Getting there. Yeah, Atrim. It's getting there. It's getting there. Slowly. It's a slog. It's getting really sloggy. Yo, Gucci. What's up? I can always tell when a system's getting too complicated, and it got too complicated about an hour ago. Like there was a more elegant solution to divide it up and conquer more cleanly. There's not much I could do about that. I did a stream today. I'm also super tired for no reason. Well, streaming is really tiring. Let me give you a follow, Gucci. Yeah, stream when I first started streaming, at least, I don't know. 2 hours and I was beat. What time is it now? I've been going for 3 hours. Yeah, I might call it a little bit. I went too hard yesterday. 5 hours, that was too long for me. I can't do 5 hours. I was tired before the stream. Well, yeah, you're gonna get knocked out. All right. All right, you ready? Ready? When I click wall node 27, it actually grabbed it. Oh my God, it actually grabbed it. So all I need to do is figure out which side the last selected door is on, which means our currently selected door is on that side, which means we just need to do a little swippy swap. Just a little swippy swap. You played the Pirate Yakuza game. All right. Here we go. So close. So this is actually returning the correct thing. Now, if current wall dot north door equals last door, then wall, then currently selected wall is current wall dot northeast door. Northeast wall. Yes. Yeah. Else, then currently selected wall is current wall dot north or east wall, east south wall. Why is it underlined? What does it matter? Cannot convert game object to walls. Fine. Get component no alloc wall side. Can place. Yeah, can place is true. But actually, instead of can place, we'll just say if this does not equal null. Because if it doesn't equal null, why is this? What are you upset by? All right. This might work. No, this is not going to destroy the old door. So I need to destroy the old door. The old door is last door dot, or destroy? Can I just destroy? How does a demolition work? How does demolition work? I need to demolish it fairly and properly. Demo controller, right? No, demolishable. Demolishable. Can demolish. Whoa, demolishable doesn't demolish the thing. I guess just the demo controller does. Demo controller. Demo ended. Set selected demo. Demo sequence. Here we go. Demo select. Demo sequence. What do we do? Interactable. We get the interactable and we destroy interactable. Interesting. And we demolish the linked one too. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. I don't want to copy and paste this, but I'm gonna copy and paste this. For now, don't judge me. Don't judge me. And it's not current demolishable. It is demolishable. Demo equals last door dot get component demolishable. And then currently selected is last door dot get component direct destroy. Okay. I don't know. Destroy the last door. Make a new door. In it. Add it to the wall. All right. This might work. This might crash. You never know. Especially when it's me. Just flinging code in here. This script got big. Why does every script have to get so big? I did not mean to do that. All right, put in my pie. It's going to crash. It's going to work. Just raise your hand. For one or the other. Killica thinks. What does Killica think? It's going to work. I think it's going to do something. Guaranteed. So let's do something noticeable. So we're going to change this window to Lattice Lucy. When I click, warning, complex, couldn't find enough resources, this is bad. Okay, that's fine. Because, oh wait, no. No, it's not fine. I'm gonna have to deal with that little bit of logic later, but okay, there's a new window here. And the old window's gone. Where did it go? Build window D. That's build window D. What were these? These were build window C. Okay, look, build window C is hidden. If I guess I need to check the wall to make sure it's connected to building window D only. So this node its east door is build window D. Yeah. And east door ID, it has this one. Let me just make sure this is building window D's ID. Wait, I'm pretty confident that it is. So yeah, it's the same value. Okay, that worked. Kilka, you were right. So since that worked, let's see if I save the game. So let's go to the next day. And I'll close the game down. Just want to make sure Lattice Lucy is there. If Lattice Lucy is there and the other Windows C is gone forever, then that's one step closer to world domination. We can swap windows for other windows. I'm like proud of myself for figuring this stuff out within my own game engine. Like, I made these systems. I shouldn't be this proud and surprised when I add features to the game. Like, I don't know, but I still am. Every time I do anything, it's still a surprise. Yeah, we have our new window. Window C. There's only there's only 3 Windows C's and 1 window D. Cool. Fixed. Done. So that error that said complex, there's not enough items in your inventory for this complex warning. That brings a question up as to whether or not this should be free. Because when you build walls, you need to at least make the bare wall. And you need to have a certain amount of them to build them. Like, you need 20 walls to build a room that has 20 walls. To build a window, you need 1 window. I made it free to redecorate your walls, right? So when you want to swap your walls, your bare walls for brick walls, you don't need 20 brick walls. You only need to learn the brick recipe, right? You only need to learn of its existence, and then you can build brick walls. With windows, there's a finite amount of them. And I guess the redecoration system still needs to know how many of those items you have in your inventory. Because you can't just swap windows all willy-nilly, but they cost 1 to make. Yo, Whitechapel. Thank you for hanging out, and have a good night. Shout out to Whitechapel. So yeah, I guess. All right. So now this redecoration system. Now things need to know how many items are in your inventory, and then you can't. Oh my god, this is painful. This is painful. Or should I do the same thing, where Windows styles are discovered freely, and there's only 1 window item? Does that make sense? So when you build a window, it's the same window every time. When you discover new windows, you can swap freely. Maybe even in the... All right, I'm being inspired because in the wall decoration system, like when you, not the wall decoration system, in the build wall controller, where you physically put the walls on the map, it's possible I can swipe through all of the different styles that you've learned with like R2 and L2, maybe? So you can build the wall you want immediately. I feel like the players would appreciate that. All right, this is Can of Worms. This is Can of Worm time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Can of Worm time with your host, Worm. Please give a warm welcome to worms and their cans that they were coming from. Guess what time it is? But what time is it? What time is it? I'm not even gonna look. I know it's Duolingo time. All right, we're gonna take a Duolingo break. Wordstone. Let's pause the music. Let's describe the outdoors in Japanese. A warm welcome. In my opinion, for any of these changes, I'd rather pay a bit or do something to unlock. Feels better, makes me value it more. Yes. You'll still have to unlock them no matter which direction I go in. Hato wa omoshiroi kimono desu. What? Ikimono desu. Hato wa omoshiroi ikimono desu. What does that mean? Ikimono is living things. Interesting. What is hato? Interesting living things. What is hato? Pigeons. I did not know that. Hato wa omoshiroi ikimono desu. Kawaite. Kawaite. Kawaite? What is that? Scary? Actually, I don't know what that means. Kyo wa kuki ga kawaiteiru. Today, the air is dry. Oh, kawaite. That's right. The air is dry today. What? Kawaite. Kawak. What? I don't. Kuchi. Oh. Kuchi. Kuchi wa kawaiteiru. My mouth is dry. Kawakimasu. I guess that's to be dry. Hikarimasu is bright. Asai. Asai. Oops. Asai. Fukai. Kawaku. Asasugimasu. Asasugimasu. I don't remember what that means. Kono ike wa oyogu ni wa asasugimasu. What is? I don't know what any of that means. Ike is pond. I know that. Oyogu is swimming? Oyogu. Swimming, yeah. Ni wa asasugimasu. Shallow. Okay. This pond is too shallow to swim in? This pond is too shallow to swim in. Judo. Medaru. No, metal is kinsoku. Kinzoku. Kinzoku. Taiyo. Creature is ikemono. Ikimono. Medaru. The water was not very deep. I don't remember how to say deep. I'm pretty sure it's fukaku. Let's see. But the water. Mizu wa amari fukaku nai desu. Nakatta desu. Oh, it was not very deep. Fukaku nakatta desu. Okay. Mizu wa amari fukaku nakatta desu. Mizumi wa fukaku. Sugoku fukai yo. Mizumi wa sugoku fukai yo. The lake. Sugoku fukai yo. Sugoku fukai yo. I guess it's very deep. The lake is very deep. The lake is very deep, you know. The air today is dry. Kyou wa kyou kuki wa what was dry? What was dry? Kawaite. Kawaite. No, kyou wa kuki ga kawaite iru. Kyou wa kuki ga kawaite iru. Mizumi is lake, and it is this one. Damn it. Damn it. Wait, that's crazy. 4 syllables for one kanji? It's this one. Mizumi, fukai. Hoshi, star. Asai, shallow. Kawakimasu. Koko. The river here is shallow. Koko no kawa. Koko no kawa wa asai. Yeah, koko no kawa wa asai desu. 言葉は生き物だ。言葉は生き物だ。Kotoba? I thought that was word. Language. Language is a living thing. Get out of here. What a dumb sentence. Kotoba wa ikimono da. Amari fukaku nakatta. Mizu wa amari fukaku nakatta. Mizu wa amari fukaku nakatta desu. That is, the water is not very deep. Was not very deep. The water was not very deep. Yeah. Yo, Wardstone, 5-stream streak. Language is a living thing. Kotoba wa ikimono da. Kotoba. Kotoba wa ikimono da. The pond is too shallow to swim in. All right, that's a really hard sentence. I know they just taught it to me, but... Kono ike wa oyogu ni wa what is it? Oh my god. Asaku. If I do this, kono ike wa ni wa asa sugimasen. No, kono ike wa oyogu ni wa what did I do? Kono ike wa oyogu ni wa asa sugimasen. Wait. Oh. Asa sugimasu. I guess it wasn't a negative because it wasn't not too shallow to swim. Damn it. Pigeons are interesting creatures. Well, I know that's hato now. Hato wa amoshiroi ikimono desu. Ikimono desu. Omoshiroi. Okay. Kono ike wa oyogu ni wa asa sugimasu. Asa sugimasu. All right, there we go. That was a toughie. Those last few were tough. Thank you, Gooch. Oh my god, Mard. Mard, it's like 5 in the morning. Mard, how's it going? Put a sock in it if you're gonna streak. Steak. Or like put an R in that steak to spell streak. All right, where did I leave off? I left off everything working, and I was having an existential crisis with how do you build windows, and how do you Make new windows. Existential crisis. Hmm. I'm now hating this system of redecorating, and that each of the decoration or each of the build modes should have had their own redecoration functionality. Sounds like you need a turtle break. Yeah, I do need a turtle break. All right. Let's make a turtle. Let's make a turtle emote. Let's open up the animals. Turtle. This is for Morris. The one that hates it every time he sees the flip turtle emote. Where's my control set? The turtle is banned in my channel? Is that true? Do I need to get rid of the emote? Is it causing too many issues? I'm just going to make a new scene. I'm not going to put this in the game. So it needs to, what is a dance? It needs to go down and up, down and up. No, I'm joking. I love him, and no one has ever said a bad word about him. So now I'm getting worried. Now I'm getting worried. Now we just need to ping pong this, I guess. Curves, post. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. $2.15. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's why. It's too slow. And still too slow. There we go. All right, it's close. It's almost done. That was fast. I have eye controllers. I think I can make him look happier. I'm sorry. I can make him look angry. I can't make him look happier. He's either sad or angry. Turtle dumpy? All right, maybe. 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 I do need a dumper, right? I guess this turtle is my mascot now. It's official. Sometimes these things just happen naturally. It's quite accurate to how mine reacts when you rub a shell. That's so weird. Like, what is the shell? Is the shell its bones? Can it feel? All right, so how do I make an emote again? Do I gotta render this? I think I can just hide the floor. And set the background to black. Remove the heads-up display. Display, heads-up display. Remove poly count. Remove view axis. I need a camera. Render camera. Okay. So it's square because I was making an emote. Like, it knows. It knows. Render camera is too far away, though. Why is render camera so far away? Oh, because I'm looking through render camera. Can I undo every camera move that I did this whole time? Wow, I almost can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Never stop. Is it just looping through the same cameras? I think so. All right, I'll stop on a good one. All right, this one's fine. Should I smooth it? No, I don't like it smooth. All right, let's render this. And by render, I mean do a play blast. Play blast. I need a TIFF sequence. It's going to be called Dance. Negnar, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Where's this going? Flipped turtle GIF. All right. New folder. Dance turtle GIF. Dance turtle. Apply. No. Do it again, but better. There we go. I don't remember how I did this. I think I used EasyGIF Maker. EasyGIF.com/maker. All right, sorry, I got to turn off dark mode. I hope it doesn't blind us. All right, good. Well, the ads are going to blind us. Jesus. Follow for the turtle. Nice. Welcome in. How are you? So, video to GIF? I want like image sequence to GIF. What did I use last time? Let me see. Pretty sure I just used a sequence of TIFFs. GIF maker. Let's go here. So choose, paste, or drag and drop files. I'm going to drag and drop files. Let's just drag and drop the sequence of files in there. Innkeeper, 3D, Maya, images, dance turtle. Excuse you. You said drag and drop. I'm dragging and I'm dropping. Fine, I'll choose files manually. Uh, 3D. Maya. Images. Dance turtle. Thank you for letting me shift select. Yes, 34 files. Upload. For anyone that's looking to make GIFs, this easygif.com is an incredibly useful website. Yeah, pretty much. I always assume it feels to him how we can feel if we touch our fingernails. Yeah, probably. I'm sure there's like nerves that are getting pushed and pulled, right? So the delay is set to 20. I want the delay to be in 1/100th of a second. So the delay I want to be like 2, because this was 1 second, right? This was 34 frames at 30 frames per second. So at 1/100th of a second, maybe it's like 3, a delay of 3. No, chill. Select, please. Oh God. And then make GIF. Let's see what it does. It's probably gonna look like garbage. Yeah, why does it do that? How do I get rid of that nonsense? Don't stack frames. Use the... remove the frame. Yeah, make GIF. Don't stack frames. There we go. So it's a gigabyte, or it's a megabyte. I think they need to be much smaller than that. So I'll resize it. I'll resize it to what? 256 by 256. Resize. Now it's 500 KB. What's the max size it could be? And what did I make this flipped turtle? This one was... I don't know. I don't even know where the GIF is. What do we think? Is this a good GIF or is this a good emote? How big is a gigantified emote? Let's see. That's 128 by 128. All right, we can go smaller. We can go smaller. 128. He just looks so sad. I wish I could make his eyes happier. Is this the same? Yeah. Did you do it yet? There we go. Yeah, this looks right. This looks like the right size. Cool. Is that it? Can I just right click and save as? Save image as. Excuse you. Get out of my taxes. Get out of my taxes folder. 3D Maya, or I'll just put it in, I guess, Mossy Grove, Twitch, emotes, flipped turtle, no, dancing turtle. Save. It's saving the GIF, but it's not moving. How about I open that up in... No, it actually is moving. Okay. Let's throw it into Twitch and see what happens. What should it be called? Dance? Jam? Should probably be called dance, right? What are the other dance emotes? Dance. So we have a bunch of... Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of dances. All right. Cool, cool, cool. It's going to be dance now. Viewer rewards, emotes. I have... How many animated slots? I have 4 more. 4 open slots. It needs to be a resolution of 112 by 112. Whoops. All right, we got to resize it one more time. No, go back. Resize. 112 by 112. Damn it. Okay. Save image as, please. Chrome, come on. Come on. Oh my god, I hate Chrome now. I don't understand. One day it just stopped working well. Save image as. Dancing turtle. Mossy Grove, Twitch, emotes, dancing turtle. Dance. Upload. All right, it's there. It's done. I think you can refresh and it'll show up. There it is. Kilika, thank you for the gigantified dance. We made an emote. How long did that take? That took like 20 minutes, start to finish. We could do better. We could do better. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for the day. We did a lot of work, made an emote. What else can we do? We're done. Let's find someone to raid. Oh my god, Odd Oculus is still on? He's been going for 9 hours and 30 minutes? I've never been able to raid Odd Oculus because usually he ends his streams 6 hours ago. That's crazy. Let's go raid Odd Oculus. Let's go. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Got a lot of good work today. Oh my god, got a lot of good work done today. And I appreciate you all for coming along for the ride. Let's do some credits. Yag, thank you for hanging out. Kilika, Fanny, everybody. Negnar, Edit AU, Magnum, and Amir Dot. Thank you for the follows. Bootat, thank you for that resub. Finn, thank you for modding. Let's go say hi to Odd. I hope he's not ending soon. Even if he is, that's cool. Never get to rate him. Odd Oculus is a very good, very disciplined Unreal dev with a very good eye for design, a crazy good eye for design. Make sure to show them a lot of love when we get there. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. We're going to do a perfect week, 5 streams in 1 week. That never happens. It's going to happen this week. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, a great start of your day, wherever you're at, and I'll catch you next time. Virtue, take it easy.